Okay.
I started
Hi,
recording.
YouTube.
There we go. Hello,
Hi,
YouTube.
YouTube.
Uh, hello, guys.
Hello.
This is Cheese. Cheese is the editor.
Hi,
They
I'm
are
Cheese.
they are cheese. Yes, they are cheese. Cheese is wonderful. Cheese is happy. This is cheese. Um, we're here to talk about our combined trip to Ohio. Even though Cheese lives in Columbus, uh,
My trip north.
this is his trip further north, and my trip damn far north to Ohio to see the thing that I call Fat Fuck, which is not 1218, it's 4014. And trust me, he's earned that title for me, or she apparently. Apparently, according to Ed, it's a she. I don't give enough of a shit, honestly. Um,
Same.
this cheese. Cheese is still working on my iron
Yes.
lung video because cheese is slow. And well, it's not. Well, it's okay. Hold on.
You
Time
can
out.
blame my
No, time out. Time out.
computer.
Time out. It's not Cheese's fault. I now know why it's taking so long because of this trip. It's his
You're
poor
welcome.
computer. We'll get to his computer in the hotel and all that shit here shortly. But like his poor computer. My fucking god. Anyways, Cheese, say hello to the audience. You edit my videos for. Hello.
Hi, YouTube.
Hello,
Yes, I
SBNW's
am.
YouTube. You
I
get paid to
am
do this.
a mastermind behind some of the future videos.
You are
Not
paid to
this
do
one,
this.
unfortunately.
You're probably going to help me with the end of the year video, most likely.
That is true. That is true.
Um, damn. This is
Prepare
so
for a lot of exploding.
for reference for everybody. Everybody who generally knows me knows I record late at night. I just got off work. It's 11:06 p.m. on the night of June 22nd. That's when this is being recorded. At least his voiceover is.
Yeah.
Um, where do I start? I guess I can start with my trip north because you didn't have to drive far.
Yeah.
I had to
I just
drive.
had to drive 2 hours. You had to
You
drive
had to
what, five
drive.
and a half?
No. So I had to drive 5.5 to meet up with you in Columbus or outside Columbus,
That's right.
and then I had to drive another 2.5 through Timbuk fucking Ohio, because Google Maps thought it was a wonderful idea to send me through the middle of bumfuck nowhere
Yeah, I still
for
don't know
some
why
fucking
it took
reason.
you that way.
I don't know why it did. When it took me the regular way back to Columbus, I went through the center of Columbus on the way back the week later.
Sounds about right.
Well, I don't know why it just didn't take me that way. I don't know, but
Me neither.
in
Weird.
total for me, it's about 8 hours to get from where I live to Fostoria or Findlay, where we were staying at. It's a pretty easy drive. A good near 2/3 of it is on US 23. For those of you who are illiterate on US routes and whatnot, US 23 starts on the Tennessee Virginia border in Gate City, which is about 20 minutes from me. That's when US 23 starts, and it fucking ends at the Kentucky Ohio border. At least the official US 23 route does. And that's about, give or take, 190 miles through the entirety of Appalachia. That goes straight through Appalachia directly. Let me take a drink real quick. But a lot of it was on there. Pretty easy drive overall. Wasn't too difficult. I drove up there. I left at 6 a.m. I didn't sleep the night before, which sounds about fucking right, honestly. I didn't sleep the night before like a fucking idiot. Drank about 2 5-hour energies, and I had a Dr. Enough. For those of you who don't know what Dr. Enough is, I feel sorry for you. But Cheese now knows what it is.
And Jesus is now addicted to it.
Yep. Welcome to Appalachian bullshit. But I had about 5-hour energies and that on the way up, and I was awake for the next 9.5. But I got up there, got to Columbus. I was gonna meet up with Cheese first in Columbus to eat something because it was about midday when I got to Columbus, wasn't it? Give or take midday
Yeah,
is when
just
I got
after
there.
12.
Give or take midday is when I got to Columbus. I left at 6 a.m., mind you. And we ate at Red fucking Robin. I haven't had Red Robin in nearly 6, 7, maybe 8, 9 years, maybe at best. Not since I last been to like Myrtle Beach or something, or like Florida. when I went there last. Was the last time I had Red Robin. It had been forever since I had Red Robin. And I
And
was
it's just
texting,
up the street for me.
and I was texting Cheese about like, a few days before I left. I said, "What food is up there? Because I'm probably gonna want to eat before we move on, like to Finlay where we were staying at." And he started listing off places, and he mentioned Red Robin, and I said, "You fuckers have a Red Robin?" And it was settled. We got Red Robin. I tell you one thing, that's good fucking food. I miss that shit. And then we ignore the notification. You just go, that's Windows security. You're going to hear that in the video. I'm just going to leave it in there. I don't fucking care. Yeah, Windows security decided to give me a doo-doo-doo-doo noise, so it's in the recording now. It's foreverly eternalized in this video.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we hit Red Robin. About, what, 2 o'clock or so was when we finally left for Finlay? Give or take.
We got
Give or take, that's when we left.
1:30,
1:30, 2 o'clock. I know it's around in there somewhere.
something like that.
And
Didn't get to the hotel around 3:30ish.
yeah, let me tell you about the rest of the drive now, because
God.
at least well, Cheese, go ahead and tell your part of it first and what you had to deal with compared to what I had to fucking deal with.
Yeah. So I kind of got a relatively easy route. I took, oh, I don't know, state route 42 up to US 23, and I didn't like US 42 because it was in the middle of construction, and it was a one-way road until it met up with US 23 outside Delaware,
Uh-huh.
and then I was on Delaware I was on US 23 the entire time to Finley.
So you got
Meanwhile,
a lot easier fucking drive than what I did. Let me tell y'all something about Ohio that I got to learn as a mountain man who lives in southern Appalachia and rarely leaves the mountains at all. It's flat. It's very
yeah,
fucking flat.
he just discovered that why Ohio is considered part of the Midwest.
It's flat. It's very fucking flat. I didn't like how flat it was. It bothered me as someone who lived around mountains all his fucking life. I hated how flat it was. And there's farmland everywhere. And I got and driving back from Columbus to Findlay, Ohio, where we were staying at, I got to be very intimate with both those things. For some infinite big brain Google wisdom reason, Google's GPS, who I affectionately call Gladys, for you portal lovers, you know what I'm talking about. I call her Gladys, and for some reason, she led me on a wild goose chase in Timbuktu, Ohio.
Did it take you up US 68?
It took me up like 90 something, if I remember correctly. I forgot exactly what the fuck it's called.
Yeah. I'm just looking at the map while we're doing it. I have no idea where that is.
I remember going on a 4-lane like freeway level type deal, right, going out of Columbus, and then I was on 2-lane back roads for the rest of the effing way.
Oh,
and I don't know why. But I went through like village level towns that had maybe 300 people. In some cases.
Sounds about right.
Because for reference,
Welcome.
Findlay, Ohio has about 15,000, 16,000 people. Guys, I'm used to Johnson City having 100,000. So you can tell there was a big difference for me when going through here.
Just a little bit.
I did see a few trains on the way up here. The moment I crossed the Ohio River over in Ashland, Kentucky, because that's where I crossed, there was immediately 2 Norfolk Southern intermodals that I saw going after I crossed the Ohio River. And I said, damn, this is going to be a good trip, ain't it? Because for reference, here in East Tennessee, unless you're on Norfolk Southern's A line down here going through Johnson City, CSX gives you maybe a train a day at best. So, and then it may take 2 or 3 days to get a train at all, which is at worst. So, seeing more than one within a 15-minute time span was kind of refreshing, honestly. But it was nothing compared to what we were waiting for on the other side.
Yeah. Little did he know how frequent trains go through.
Little did I know how busy Fostoria would become. But we got there eventually about 3:30. We got to the hotel in Findlay, and now we get to talk about this fucking hotel.
Oh
Oh
God.
my god. Okay, I want to explain this shit. And Cheese
You
is
can
going to
do it.
be here to vouch for me because he was here, or they were there, right? They were there,
Yeah.
they were there,
Yeah.
and uh, sorry, I had to correct myself because I forget to use they them pronouns.
Yes, yes, I
my,
do.
my bad. That's staying in the video also. I don't fucking care. They get to know.
I
I
don't
don't give a
care.
shit. Yeah, I had to
I
correct
don't
myself.
care.
My bad. Anyways, they get to vouch for me on this because they were there with me, right? So we get in, right? At a counter for the funny. Why'd you text me that in the recording? That's going in the recording too.
I don't know.
You know, but we got to the counter, right? We go to go get our booking. I booked on booking.com, right? That's what we did. And apparently they had lost their booking or our booking at some point or another. They somehow lost it. And I don't know how, but they eventually found it, which was a good thing. But they had lost it for a little bit, which human incompetence, IT incompetence, you kind of can't help that. Whatever. I didn't think much about it. I was like, as long as you find it, we're awesome. Fine, whatever. And then we gotta get in our room to open the door so we can start bringing our stuff in. And this fucking hotel room door. I hated it the entire duration we were in that fucking hotel.
Can confirm.
I fucking hated
Neither
this
of us
door.
liked it.
So for reference, I'll put a photo up on screen. For reference, you know how these doors work. They have a key card. You pull the door handle. You have a key card insert of some kind. Either you slide it or you insert it. You push the door handle down after it unlocks. You go in, right? Wonderful. Well, normally, like every other door in the fucking planet, it opens down, right? You open it by pushing the door handle down, right? Not this fucking door. So what it does, and what I vividly remember doing, because even its locking mechanism was fucked too. You would put the key card in, it would unlock or act like it unlocked, right? And then you'd have to push up on this fucking door handle to even get a slim chance of opening this damn door. Right?
Yep.
We sat there for 15 minutes trying to get this fucking door open before we went and asked him how to open the goddamn door like a bunch of fucking retards.
And Jonas sent me down, and they told us twist the handle up. Like, okay, begin outsider's luck, like whatever.
We tried that.
I come back up. We tried that. We went up,
still
down,
didn't
left, right,
open.
inside, outside.
And so eventually, one of them, this poor younger lady that worked there,
We both end up going back down and complaining.
this
And
poor, I feel so bad for that staff because they seem understaffed the entire time. I felt really bad for them. But like, this poor younger one finally went up there with us and getting the elevator, getting in the fucking elevator with this lady, right? She presses the button to go to the second. We're on the second floor. So she presses the button to go to the second floor, right? Fucking the door starts to close like any other normal elevator, right? And then it stops midway, catches itself, and opens back up. This elevator would do this another 7 or 8 times to me specifically in the next 9 days. Like, what the hell?
it did it maybe once to me in that entire trip, and that once was because I was with you.
Yeah, it never happened to Cheese. It always happened to me, specifically. I don't know why. Every time it got the chance, it would fucking do that. But
It knew you were complaining, so it made your life worse.
But we got up there. She showed us how to open the door finally. We figured out we eventually got good at it. But it would still be a little bitch every once in a while. But
It took us half the week.
Took us half the week about to get used to it. But we finally got in there. Well, the next day we finally decided to shower. Right after, the next day.
That was that night.
No.
It was that night.
No, it wasn't that night that we tried to shower. It was
I thought it was.
It was after we saw 4014 when we went to go shower.
That's right. Okay.
And then after
now.
we saw 4014, we finally went to go shower because I got eaten alive with mosquitoes and I was sweating my ass off and all this other shit, right? So I went to go bathe. And I expect, you know how a shower, I'll take a photo of my shower head or like a video of it. I'll put up on screen and show you. how you pull it out and it turns on and everything, right? And it pulls. I have a little nozzle on top of my thing that turns the shower head on, but some have that thing you pull out entirely and it turns the shower head on, right? Some hotels have that. I've used them before. I used it in Roanoke. When I was in Roanoke, I had the same type of shower head. And well, this shower head in this hotel, it didn't do that either. So, come to learn, that it was supposed to pull like that to be able to do the shower head, right? And it wouldn't pull forward or like back towards you like it was supposed to. I sat there and fiddled with it for 20 minutes, butt ass naked, standing in the fucking open, trying to figure out this fucking shower head. And then eventually I slap my shorts on, go out there and talk to Cheese. They come in there and fucking look at it. They said, just yank it hard enough, basically. Fucking just yank the motherfucker. So I take my fat ass of 300 pounds that can probably lift 200 if given the freaking chance. And I stand there, put my foot against the damn wall, and start yanking as hard as I can to try to get this thing turned on. Because the hell, if I was bathing like a toddler.
Right? We ended up bathing the entire week.
And it never turned. So we ended up bathing like toddlers the entire 9 days we stayed there. We never asked them to fix it. We never did none of that.
It was... We weren't even going to think about asking them. They were already done with us as it was.
They were already fed up with us as it was. They wanted nothing to do with us. So we just kind of left it alone. To be honest with you, it was peaceful, though. It was very peaceful. But
it was.
Back to the... That's all hotel shit, I think, that we had to deal with.
For now.
That was all the hotel shit in general, I think. All the major shit that happened. I mean, the Wi-Fi cutting in, that's one thing. That happens in every hotel. The poor fucking Wi-Fi couldn't handle my goddamn streaming Roku in 4K. So who the fuck we are. but otherwise, it was fine. The hotel was fine otherwise. Great staff. They were such nice staff. They really fucking were. Mm-hmm. But they just seemed understaffed, and I felt really bad for them. But now, we're going to move on to the trains. So we got there June 5th. The day of June 5th, we got to our hotel. That's where we got there, right? Sorry, if I sound like I'm distant, I'm waving back and forth in my fucking desk chair because I just got off work and I need to stretch a little bit. So, but we got to the hotel the afternoon of June 5th. June 6th, 4014 was supposed to go through Findlay and Fostoria. So we had about, 3-4 hours of daylight to figure out a spot to see 4014. Right?
Something like that.
And so we decided to stick in Findlay, a spot that I had scouted, give or take 14 hours beforehand before I left, to avoid Fostoria because I wasn't going to be there with 20,000 freaking people. I just damn well knew better. I knew to avoid the crowd because I don't want my overstimulated ass to have to deal with that. So, and per our recollections, it was a good fucking choice. But we decided to go to Northern Findlay, where the CSX crosses over the Norfolk Southern line right there. And we decided on that crossing right there. And, well, I mean, hell, we'll let the fat fucker speak for himself, to be honest with you. Okay, moving on. Anyways, okay. So well, I mean, so that's we saw 4014 different two different POVs. It sounds like ass from my POV because I was using my phone. Like it sounds awful. I couldn't get the money to get a camera in time, but
Skill issue.
shut. But it was still very cool to see. That's the first time I've seen mainline Steam since the 21st Century Steam program. Because we had 4501 come through Jonathan City on the Norfolk Southern A line. And I got to see that. That's the last time I saw mainline Steam was 4501 when I was a wee lad, still in high school. But that was the last time I saw mainline Steam like that, and it felt good to see mainline Steam again. But that was an experience. I'll never forget it. That was very fun to see. That hike to my spot where I was at to get a one-on-one like that was a fucking awful hike. I I regret doing it, but I also am happy I did it. Because not only did I have to walk nearly a mile further down the track,
didn't you cross the CSX main line?
I also crossed the diamond to talk to fucking people who live there nearby the main line. I talked to like a family of near 8 or something like that. Before he came through, and then I crossed the double tracks again to be able to talk to or just sit and wait for 4014. That's why I called him on that side.
Jesus.
So yeah. I did a lot of what you would call trespassing, but so was everybody the fuck else, so it kind of didn't matter. But so I'm not worried about it. Nobody got in trouble clearly, so I'm not worried about it. But I followed the 25 feet back rule, so I'm not worried about it. I followed their safety standards, so I'm not worried whatsoever. But it was cool to see 4014. That'll be my first time I've seen him. I want to see it again. I will definitely want to see it again, guaranteed. What was it? We went to. Did we go to Fostoria after 4014? I don't remember.
Yeah, we went that evening.
Yeah, I think we went there that evening to get our position set up, learn what lines went where and whatnot.
Actually, let you get familiar with
me, and let my fat ass get familiar with it. Yeah, but we went there that night. Caught 3 trains that afternoon.
Yeah.
They're not.
3.
They're not in the background. I got the better film in the background. There will be shown. They'll be shown in an Ohio Railfan video coming up here in the next few weeks or so. But I'll have the better clips in the background from the next day that we spent Fall Story, because the next day is where we got a lot of shit. Now, here's where I'm going to make something very clear to everybody watching this video. We are the most unluckiest motherfuckers on this planet. Okay? Because let me tell you, I have a list and I will read it right now to you. It's on my fucking phone right now. I'll pull it up. We had missed, and I quote, 12 different heritage units going through Fostoria, both on Norfolk Southern and CSX. More specifically, fucking CSX. CSX kept teasing us like a fucking dick going in an asshole. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay? Listen to this shit. We missed, what was it? Like, the modern unit, not once, but thrice, mind you. We missed it 3 fucking times. We missed the 911 unit because it kept getting held up by every train under the goddamn sun that afternoon.
And then it just never made it.
And it just never made it anyways to Fostoria. It stopped in North Baltimore all the fuck together. It never got there anyways. We missed the Seaboard unit, which I have seen the Seaboard unit here in Kingsville before. I've seen it before, but Cheese has not. I've seen the 911 unit too. I've seen it before.
You've seen everything. It's not fair.
We missed the Southern Railway unit from Norfolk Southern, mind you. We missed the Big Blue, the Norfolk Southern unit for Conrail. I've seen it before though. I got very intimate with the Big Blue unit one time. And there's a whole bunch of others throughout the week that we just missed going through Fostoria because they were either at the crack of fucking dawn or dead ass 11, 12 fucking midnight where we weren't going to be out there anyways. So, they kept teasing us and they never fucking did it. So, here we are. But we caught a lot of different trains. We caught the Coke Express like 3 separate freaking times. 2 unloaded and 1 fully loaded. Like I find that very funny. We caught that one specifically 3 separate times. We caught every major railway in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
In Fostoria. We caught CPKC. We caught one of their repainted units. We got BNSF. We got one of their bomb trains that she's affectionately calls a boom train for some reason.
Shut up.
I don't. I don't get why, but we caught Union Pacific on our first day, and technically second day there because 4014, and then Norfolk Southern, of course, and regular CSX. You know, all the jazz. So.
And we also caught a Canadian National first or second day as well.
Yeah, we got a Canadian National unit that was on the Norfolk Southern grain train, I think is what it was.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly. But
yep.
We caught a lot of the major railways, which was really cool to see. I got sunburned to hell. No, really, dude. It was pretty bad. Because I'm pasty freaking white. Like, pasty enough to be classified as a second sun if I'm not careful. I got burned pretty bad. We should tell them about the, what was it? I gotta remember.
The what?
I'm trying to remember. I really am. It's been a long week since we talked about the fucking trip.
Uh-huh.
What was it? I don't remember. I'm drawing a blank. I'm trying to figure it out.
I don't know where.
Oh yeah, the Froyo, the fucking Froyo.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
yes,
the Froyo.
yes.
We have
right.
so
Oh, God.
we had a GoPro or like a type of GoPro thing, right? That we were
Knockoff
going to use.
GoPro.
Knockoff GoPro, and it worked only fucking once. And that was when we went to go get Froyo across the street from our hotel. We walked there because it was within walking distance. Why not just walk there? I don't care if it's 90 degrees. We're gonna walk there. We walked there, and I think you wore it on the way to Froyo.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And you got to wear it back.
And we caught the weirdest fucking thing to plan it for me. I'll just let the clip speak for itself. Right. There you go.
Your response to that?
That's a great question. I don't know.
Seagull up there.
Yeah, that's
We're nowhere near the freaking ocean. What are you doing over here, dog? You
that's
got about 800 miles further south to get to, brother.
or what? 2 hours north, 2.5 hours
no,
north
for
from
an
the lake.
ocean. No, fuck
I meant
no.
for the lake. I meant for Erie.
There's a fucking seagull in Ohio. So, it's a fucking seagull.
Seagulls are native
In
to
the
the
great
Buckeye State
in
for
the
some
great
reason.
words of what's that Siege character? What's that Rainbow Six Siege character? That's voiced by an Aussie. I forgot his name. I'm drawing a blank on his name right now. But and I quote, reinforcing seagull. Anyways, if you watch Russian Badger, if you know, you know. Anyways. Yeah, there's a seagull apparently in Ohio. I don't get why.
Yeah,
but
there's a lot of them.
I don't get why. I expected pigeons, not a freaking seagull.
There's not really any pigeons here, surprisingly. Not really.
Lucky
many in
you.
Columbus.
Kingsport's fucking full of them. So,
Get the shoe.
but yeah, I found that funny. And then what was it? Was it Friday we saw 765?
Yes.
That
Yes.
Friday we took
went on
we
Friday.
took a day or two off after that because we needed it bad. We had went for nearly 5 days straight without rest doing this stuff.
And it was also heat advisories.
And
both
the heat
days,
advisory
so
and the
it
UV
made
started
sense.
to kick in real freaking bad. So we said, to hell with it. We're just staying inside for 2 days. That's what we did. And then Friday, we went to go see 765 in the Valley. That was probably the most fun I had the entire trip. And probably the more
Me too.
fantastical show than what 4014 gave us. Hands down.
We met the
1000%.
Banshee.
I got to hear what I have forever called the screaming speeder with my own eyes and hear it with my own ears up close and personal within 15 feet. I couldn't hear out of my left ear specifically for like 45 minutes afterwards. I'm freaking serious. We did not wear earplugs. So let me explain about that too. We were going to wear earplugs for
we
4014.
We ended up buying
We ended
the
up buying the
earplugs.
earplugs.
We don't know where the
somehow
earplugs
lost
went.
the earplugs, and I don't know where they're at to this fucking day. I don't know if they're in my grandmother's car that I took. I don't know if we left them in the hotel room. Hell, they could have been stayed at Walmart. I don't know. But they just, I know we bought them because I still have the receipt. The problem is that they poofed and disappeared. I don't know where they went, but we went without them to see 4014, and 4014 was not loud enough to warrant earplugs, like I thought it was. So I was not really worried about that one. 765, on the other hand, that would have needed earplugs for sure. And we didn't have them because they poof and disappeared. So, you know, but that's how we ended our week. We saw 765. We got to do what I was trying to do on this entire trip anyways, or trying to plan at least for months on end, that we would hit 4014 that weekend that goes through there. And then what the fuck is that? Oh, it's a gnat. Get the fuck out of my office!
Oh.
But as I was saying, that we would see 4014 that first weekend, and that next weekend, the last weekend 765 is in the valley, we would go see 765. I was dead set on doing that because it would knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. That was the whole reason I wanted to plan that. And as per the posts you've seen on both Facebook and Instagram for both me and Cheese, we did both. So, overall trip score for me, solid 8.9 out of 10. Honestly, it's not anywhere near Roanoke. Roanoke's a solid 9.5 out of 10 because and the reason why is the hotel. The hotel really dampened fucking everything. Honestly, the hotel was really the big bummer there, but otherwise it was fine. I ate a lot of good food. Cheese, do you have any closing remarks, or is that it for you too? Because that's all I can think of.
That's really it. I saw 765. I went out to Fort Wayne in July 2023. It went on Indiana Rail Experience. I saw her stationary. It felt good seeing her actually moving outside, riding behind her. And I saw Big Boy out in Rochelle in 2024. It was good to see it running at speed as well. So that's 2 big things off my bucket list that I got to check off.
I would go see 611 under steam this summer, but I have too many constraints that prevent me from doing that after seeing 4014 to 765.
I would love to go out and do that as well.
Now me and VMT are decent friends. But I'm not going to push Mike harder than that because I'm decent friends with them for the sake of the 1218 more so than the 611. But they're busy right now. I'm not going to go bother them as much as I would love to. I actively can't on my own. So I've got too many things going on this summer for one, and the rest of the summer, and for 2, I'm kind of broke as shit right now after this Ohio trip. So I'm done yapping my yapper off about this trip. It was very fun. It was good meeting my editor for the first time. It was very nice.
Yep.
I'm gonna let 765 close us out because yes, we love it.
Yes.
I don't know when another video is going to come out. You can bear with me. I have a job. I touch grass. You'll be fine. But that's all. I'm gonna go call my boyfriend now. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'll see y'all later. Cheese, you want to say bye?
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Yeah, okay. Bye, YouTube.